51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from Houston. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs, 63 yards. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 63 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Richardson will throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Stroud sets up the play action. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 19-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Out to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 8-6 the score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Throwing now is Stroud. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Stroud looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Richardson working from the gun. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. But Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And this throw will be intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. good return up past the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Richardson going to change the play here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Stroud off the play fake. He's got it to Collins, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Mills can't get away, and down he goes.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Now it's Richardson.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That good for 19 on a first down.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Sermon is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, Because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Stroud working out of the gun.
To Mixon on the check down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And Stroud now to throw.
And Diggs has it. A short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here goes Stroud again.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans
Good shit. Appreciate you.
come up empty here on 4th. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They run once more with Taylor.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle. Here's Taylor.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Richardson.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Nah. Hey. Goodbye.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
GG's. Good game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did